We have had lots of local worries here for days. You saw this coming. It took shape, unfortunately, just the way you thought it might.
Yes, except for the second wave is not severe. We thought we'd have two waves of severe weather. So, you know, the good thing is that even though we're getting thunderstorms now, they are not severe at severe limits. But that doesn't mean they don't have thunder, lightning, and some heavy rain. And that's what we're seeing now on Exact Track 4D radar, especially south of I-94. But the little area of heavy rain that went through downriver in the last 10 minutes is now off to the east, but we're still going to see some pockets of heavy rain, and also you might hear the rumble of thunder, but it is not severe. The storms that came through earlier, we mentioned at the top of the show, had winds up to 70 miles per hour, and so numerous power outages. We knew this was going to be the main threat, wind, and it certainly was. Right now, the latest 82,000 people without power in Wayne County, 14,000 in Oakland County, 30,000 in Ann Arbor. And this makes sense as I look at this breakdown because the strongest storms went through Washtenaw and Wayne counties. Now, it doesn't mean that there wasn't severe weather in the rest of Metro Detroit. Every county had a warning at one time or another, but certainly Washtenaw and Wayne counties saw the highest winds and the worst of that severe weather. As we look at the clouds and radar, you can see the showers and storms moving to the east rather quickly. They were also moving at 50 miles per hour, so didn't have a lot of time to do damage, but enough time to do quite a bit. Back behind these storms, though, much calmer weather. So by your morning commute tomorrow, everything will be just fine. Nice and dry, but oh, will it be humid, especially if you don't have air conditioning because of losing power. It's going to be a hot couple of days. 88 degrees tomorrow, but factor in the humidity. It's going to feel more like it's in the low to mid 90s. Air quality alert also in effect for tomorrow for all of southeast lower Michigan. It's not for the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. It's actually for ozone because we are warm and muggy. Friday, another chance for some strong storms. This looks more to be a late evening overnight event into Saturday morning, then clearing out quickly on Saturday and drying us out and a nice stable pattern in place for the beginning of next week. But we are at a marginal risk now for severe weather on Friday, but it does look like it's going to be more towards the evening. Let me show you what I mean. So here we are Friday at 3 o'clock. Can't rule out maybe a pop-up shower, but the majority of the heavy rain comes later. 7 o'clock, it's dry, but watch what happens between 7 and 9 o'clock. We start to see a few more things firing. Then between 9 and midnight, that's when the stronger storms start to come in, and they will continue up until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and be gone for the most part early in the morning on Saturday, setting us up for a very nice weekend. 71 drying out tonight. One other thing I should mention, fog tomorrow morning could be a problem, so you might want to set your alarm just a little bit earlier and check that before you head into work. 88 degrees for the high tomorrow. Warm, sticky. Oh, you'll just notice the humidity. It's just so soupy the next 2 days until Friday. When that cold front comes through, behind it is finally some cooler, drier air for the weekend. But until then, it just breaks my heart that these people without power, when it's this hot,
it's dangerous.
It's a dangerous situation. Yeah. So if you have elderly neighbors or things like that, maybe you could try to make other arrangements for them and not have them be at home.
And here's hoping the crews